Revolutionizing digital finance, the interplay of XRPL tokens, Denarii DFI, MB589, MG589, with Songbird Finance and experimental finance. Executive summary. The digital finance landscape is undergoing a profound transformation, driven by innovations in GameFi, TradeFi, and decentralized finance, DeFi. This report examines how specific tokens on the XRP Ledger, XRPL, Denarii DFI, MB589, and MG589, in conjunction with the robust interoperability and testing environments of Songbird Finance, SFin, and experimental finance, ExFi, by Enosis Global, are poised to fundamentally reshape these sectors. The analysis reveals that while GameFi, TradeFi, and DeFi each face distinct challenges related to scalability, interoperability, and security, the synergistic capabilities of the XRPL ecosystem, enhanced by these tokens and supporting platforms, offer integrated solutions. Denarii DFI, with its focus on AI-driven institutional finance and real-world asset, RWA tokenization, is positioned to bridge traditional finance with blockchain efficiency. Concurrently, MB589 and MG589 exemplify the XRPL's versatility in fostering community-driven digital assets and art within GameFi and decentralized trading. Songbird and Flare serve as critical innovation hubs, de-risking cross-chain solutions and injecting vital liquidity. This interconnected ecosystem addresses current limitations, paving the way for a more efficient, accessible, and compliant global digital economy. 2. Introduction. The evolving landscape of digital finance. The financial world is witnessing a rapid evolution, with three key sectors: GameFi, TradeFi, and decentralized finance, DeFi, at the forefront of this change. Each of these domains presents unique opportunities for innovation, but also grapples with significant challenges that impede broader adoption and systemic efficiency. GameFi, the burgeoning sector that merges gaming with decentralized finance, allows players to earn real-world value from in-game assets and activities. Despite its potential, the sector faces substantial hurdles. Security vulnerabilities are a primary concern, as evidenced by major incidents like the Axie Infinity hack and the Dragoma rug pull, which resulted in significant financial losses and eroded trust within the industry. The inherent volatility of cryptocurrencies and non-fungible tokens, NFTs, that underpin GameFi ecosystems also creates apprehension among potential investors. Furthermore, liquidity can be limited for assets tied to less popular games, and the uncertain regulatory environment, particularly the potential classification of gaming tokens as securities, could restrict participation. Early GameFi projects on networks like Ethereum also encountered network congestion and performance degradation due to scalability limitations. Traditional finance, or TradeFi, is characterized by its centralized, labor-intensive systems. These legacy infrastructures often require extensive manual intervention, leading to considerable inefficiencies that hinder economic growth and consume vast resources. While traditional financial firms are increasingly exploring the benefits of public blockchains to reduce costs, enhance risk management, and streamline operations, regulatory obstacles frequently prevent their full engagement with decentralized finance. Cybersecurity remains a paramount concern across all financial markets, both traditional and digital. Decentralized finance, DeFi, aims to re-engineer traditional financial services using blockchain technology, offering instant and permissionless access to financial tools. However, DeFi's growth is constrained by critical issues. Scalability, manifested as high transaction fees and slow transaction speeds during periods of high demand, is a persistent problem. Limited interoperability between disparate blockchain networks creates siloed ecosystems, hindering the seamless flow of assets and data. Smart contract vulnerabilities pose a significant risk, potentially leading to substantial financial losses. Additionally, the advanced technical knowledge often required for navigating DeFi platforms can deter new users, and governance models, while decentralized, can sometimes lead to unequal representation if large token holders dominate decision-making processes. The convergence of these challenges, scalability, interoperability, and security across GameFi, TradeFi, and DeFi highlights a systemic need for integrated blockchain solutions. This indicates that the problems are not isolated to individual applications, but are fundamental to the evolving digital financial landscape. A truly transformative approach must offer a holistic, integrated solution that addresses these core, interconnected issues, rather than merely providing point solutions for individual problems. Against this backdrop, the XRP Ledger, XRPL, emerges as a foundational blockchain. The XRPL is a public, decentralized, and open-source Layer 1 blockchain, recognized for its speed, energy efficiency, and exceptionally low transaction costs. Operational since 2012, it has processed billions of transactions and continues to support a wide array of applications, from micropayments to DeFi and tokenization. This report aims to analyze how specific XRPL tokens, Denarii DFI, MB589, and MG589, can leverage the XRPL's inherent strengths and the crucial interoperability and testing infrastructure provided by Songbird Finance, SFin, and Experimental Finance, XFI, to address these challenges, driving fundamental innovation and unlocking new opportunities across the GameFi, TradeFi, and DeFi sectors. 3. The foundational role of the XRP Ledger, XRPL. The XRP Ledger, XRPL, serves as a robust and efficient backbone for the digital economy, distinguished by its core strengths and continuous evolution. This public, decentralized, and open-source Layer 1 blockchain is managed by a global developer community, ensuring its reliability, speed, and energy efficiency. For over a decade, it has proven to be a highly suitable platform for large-scale liquidity and the settlement of tokenized assets. A key advantage of the XRPL is its remarkable transaction speed, with settlements typically occurring within 3 to 5 seconds. This rapid finality significantly outperforms traditional financial systems. Complementing this speed are exceptionally low transaction costs, often less than 1 cent, which makes the XRPL ideal for micropayments and high-volume operations. The XRPL also features a built-in decentralized exchange, DX, which has operated continuously since 2012.9. This DEX enables users to trade tokens for XRP or other tokens with minimal network fees, utilizing an auto-bridging mechanism to optimize exchange rates and liquidity during token-to-token trades. The XRPL's federated consensus mechanism allows it to process over 1,500 transactions per second, TPS, with rapid confirmation times 8, directly addressing the scalability limitations observed in other blockchain networks. Ripple actively supports the XRPL ecosystem through various initiatives, including grants and developer tools, fostering a dynamic environment for innovation. The XRPL is continuously evolving, with significant enhancements poised to further boost its utility and tokenization capabilities, expected as part of the Ripple 2.5.0 release in June. Among these, multi-purpose tokens, MPTs, represent a substantial advancement in the Ledger's tokenization framework, offering a more compact and flexible type of fungible token. MPTs store immutable metadata directly on the XRPL blockchain, with an optional 1024-byte URI field for linking to additional off-chain data, thereby enhancing interoperability. Issuers can define a fixed token supply with a maximum cap on minted tokens 15 and can collect transfer fees each time the token is traded, providing a built-in revenue mechanism. MPTs can also be configured as non-transferable, suitable for use cases such as airline credits or loyalty rewards. Critically, MPTs incorporate advanced compliance features, including the ability to lock tokens, set a global lock for all balances, enable clawback functionality for revocation or reassigning lost keys, and allow opt-in for issuer-authorized wallets. These tokens offer a simpler conceptual model and require significantly less ledger space, approximately 52 bytes per token holding compared to at least 234 bytes for trust lines, reducing infrastructure burden and improving node performance. They are unidirectional and not subject to rippling, which further simplifies their implementation. While offering distinct advantages, MPTs are designed to complement existing issued currencies, IOUs, recognizing that certain use cases, such as credit lines for lending, may still be better suited for IOUs in the long term. Another significant enhancement is token escrows, XLS85D, which will expand the ledger's functionality to enable the escrow of a broader range of assets beyond just XRP, including stablecoins like Ripple USD, RLUSD, and tokenized real-world assets. This development is expected to unlock new use cases for decentralized finance applications and real-world asset tokenization on the XRPL. Additionally, the recently merged batch transactions, XLS 56 amendment, introduces the capability to batch multiple transactions, up to 8, into a single atomic operation. This feature substantially improves transaction efficiency, supports atomic swaps for trustless exchanges, reduces network congestion, and lowers transaction costs, contributing to a more scalable and user-friendly XRPL. The XRPL's strategic focus on institutional DeFi and real-world asset, RWA tokenization, is a pivotal development. Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse has explicitly encouraged developers, entrepreneurs, and investors to leverage the XRPL for real-world finance, articulating a long-term vision of XRP as a foundational asset in the evolving digital economy. Traditional financial firms are increasingly recognizing DeFi as a solution to operational inefficiencies, actively researching public blockchains to reduce costs and improve risk management, and acknowledging that public, permissionless blockchains are essential for leveraging smart contracts and tokenization. The XRPL's compliance-friendly architecture, featuring elements like KYC AML controls via account flags and blacklist/freeze mechanisms, makes it particularly attractive for regulated on-chain finance. RWA tokenization on XRPL is gaining momentum, facilitating fractional ownership, faster settlement cycles, and enhanced auditability for diverse assets such as real estate, commodities, and equity. Companies like SilverScott are already exploring XRPL integration for regulatory-compliant RWA tokenization advisory services. The XRPL's native DEX further streamlines the trading of these tokenized assets, enhancing liquidity for qualified investors. An upcoming XRPL native lending protocol, XLS 66D, is set to enable on-chain, uncollateralized fixed-term loans with off-chain underwriting, expanding DeFi capabilities. Furthermore, an EVM-compatible sidechain is planned for launch on the XRPL in Q2 2025, aiming to attract developers and protocols that require Ethereum's Solidity language or EVM compatibility. The XRPL strategy is not merely to offer a blockchain, but to build a purpose-built, compliant, and efficient financial infrastructure that directly addresses the pain points and regulatory concerns of traditional finance. By proactively integrating compliance features and focusing on RWA tokenization, the XRPL is transforming regulatory challenges into a significant competitive advantage. This positions it as a leading platform for the inevitable convergence of traditional finance and decentralized finance, reflecting a mature and pragmatic approach to driving mainstream blockchain adoption.